Will I be quitting Arknights, or is Arknights a dying game? It's understandable these are bringing questions on your heads, especially with Viper announcing his retirement, Yi was long gone, and other content creators as well have ghosted their way out of the game, or they just switch to other games that they prefer. Why are these notable figures choosing to leave? And for those that are staying, why are they staying? Or are they going to leave very soon? This video will be a big discussion. I'll help you understand the struggles of being a content creator and what is the current state of Arknights. We'll split the video into 3 topics. What is my current feelings towards Arknights? Why is the content creation scene on a negative? And what is the future for Arknights? Now for me, Arknights have a very big place in my heart. I've played this game for 4 long years and it's really quite a statement because I usually don't play games for that long. 3 to 6 months and I'm out of the game, unless it's a rhythm game. And yet Arknights has done that for me. It's very much because Arknights is a very unique gacha game. I also hate gacha games. I hate the feeling that I have to spend in the game or that I might be losing out if I don't get certain characters. But yet for Arknights, the game is very generous. I don't put a lot of spending in it. And if I do, it's because I really want to do that, not because I feel like I'm lacking something within the game. And the way that we play the game is also super unique. Tower defense is unlike any other when it comes to Arknights. If me playing IS4 for 10 hours straight isn't enough to prove that I still like the game today, I'm not really sure what else would. So with me as a player, I'm still definitely going to be playing the game for 1 year, if not 2 years on, because the game is just so damn fun. But will I still be making content for the game for that duration of time? It's a different thing altogether. Let's talk about why the content creation side isn't as great today. Viper leaving came as a big shock for the community, but for me, I didn't give a big reaction because I'm friends with Viper and Yi, and I know there are reasons for leaving the game. But I think let's try to share and make sense of this situation. Now, I think it's a little strange for viewers if they think that content creators are being selfish for wanting views, because that is basically the job of content creator. If you're a streamer, you're a YouTuber, you would want a lot of people to be able to watch you. But what you want to do with that number of viewers is a whole different story of its own. Are you trying to get a giant followership so that you get a lot of money? Like, it'll be nice, right, if this can be like a job, whether it's a small job or your main job, to earn money while you're making content for people. But I think for people like myself and Viper, we had a bit more of an innocent, greater purpose. That is, we really wanted to serve the Arknights community. We loved the game for what it was, and we wanted to see the game grow to become even bigger. And in order for us to do that, it can come in the form of having a lot more people watching us so that we can get exposure, have more people on YouTube to see into this game, get curious, and also join in with the game. But that's where our struggles come into play, where our chosen genre of videos isn't necessarily what the Arknights audience wants to see. Myself and Viper, we go for a more variety take. We might mix in gameplay, but the way that we produce our videos is always different. We might one day be talking about a little quiz or mini game that we want to do, or we show you some of our pools, and then there are other times that we have a conversation with our viewers. Whereas someone like Yi, for instance, he mixed in that variety factor, his own little skits and jokes, into teaching you how to play the game. This is very different from some of the other bigger content creators we see today, where all they do is either to show you a gameplay of a squad or a specific unit. If not, they do a guide. New event comes out, stage guide is there, you need help to solve the stage, there we go. Here's your answer, your solution, you're happy with your day, you move on to the next game. The largest issue comes from the general audience of Arknights, and it consists of 2 big parties. It might sound like an insult, but don't worry, I'm part of that audience as well. The players of Arknights are either casuals, which means all they do is to daily log in, get it done and over with. Oh shoot, new event, I just want to clear this fast, no thinking. That's why I pop in a video, I'm out, okay, let's go. I can play Genshin and Honkai Star Rail now. Or they are nerds, people who really deeply love the game and they care so much about what are the numbers, what's the synergy of the squad, how can I coolly use this new unit like a Typhon, how can I do Blammy Shine strats, that kind of thing. And I'm part of both audience. But this 2 giant category of audience makes it a bit of an issue when it comes to what we want to make as content creators. When it comes to variety, variety basically means it's entertainment. But as we see a lot in 2023 and 2024, entertainment kind of videos where we keep shaking things up doesn't seem to be what the Arknights viewers generally want to see. All they seem to care about is teaching about the game, help me solve this stage, and I'm very happy with what you do. Otherwise, I don't really need that fun factor. I don't really need to feel like I'm joining into a community. With the taste of the audience not being the same as the goals of the content creator, it results in, of course, lower viewership. I think one of the things that we highly shared across our videos with, us content creators being friends, we talk about how we've been performing. We see that the viewership that we have is simply on the decline. From 2023 till now, everyone seems to be watching the videos less. Maybe it's because they're not interested in content. Maybe some people have left the game, but whichever there is, it seems like we're not hitting the mark. And with that being the case, we can't then fulfill our goals of wanting the game to become bigger. We all want the game to grow. I think some of you would love that and see Arknights become even more popular than what it is. And content creators can be someone to greatly help that, with the second person needing to be the company itself, like Yostar doing their marketing well done. But when it comes to back to us, where we are the second line of defense, it's very difficult. There's two ways that we try to rectify the pain in our heart. One way is that we adapt to really fit what our audience wants to see. On one hand, we can blame you guys for not supporting us and not watching our videos, but we as content creators need to understand that maybe our videos are just bad. We aren't making reasons for people to get in the video and even stay in to watch. Maybe by 30 seconds, we're a boring piece of crap. So one way is to get more support from the viewers. The other way that we try to solve this is to get the help from the company. We have a lot of projects that we love to make, with things like us wanting to do contests, giveaways, and even competitions. You've seen lots of community competitions that Viper have tried to do. And those are all fun, but it would have been even better if we can help to get promotion in the form of more people recognizing that this is going on. With the following that Yostar has, it would have been nice if we can get promoted in their social media, or if not, if we want to give away prizes, we don't exactly need to just take it out of our pockets, but we get Yostar's help to maybe sponsor even a little bit of in-game items so that we can determine 10 winners of a little bit of original prime or other things. But back in 2022, all the way till 2023, we have many times requested help from the company. And one of the big things that I want to share in this video, I don't mean to put Yostar on a negative light, but I think it's just good to let this out of my heart. It's back in 2023, America's Anime Expo. For multiple of us content creators, we all decided long ago that we wanted to meet together in a country, and we chose the US and a convention to meet. And we also told Yostar of this idea that we're all going to be gathered there, and we would love if we can do a fan meeting within their Yostar booth so that we can get a bit more exposure for ourselves, or if not, we can even help to promote their game even better. But we gave them a leeway of 6 months to get back to us and come up with a good idea for something to happen there. Even if it couldn't happen, another thing that we asked for them to do is for us to have a sit-down session. Like, we can gather all together, Yostar staff and content creators, and we can come up with a discussion. They understand our role, we understand their role, we can figure out better projects to make the game even more popular. But with a 6 months timeline for them to reply back to us, it was only 2 weeks before the event that we got back the message that said nothing can happen. And I think that was just a horrendous feeling during the trip. I mean, we still made our own impromptu meetup with people. There wasn't a big amount of people coming in, but we still appreciated everyone that was there. There were many other times that we get Yostar to help us with something and things didn't happen. Things kind of changed after that, to be fair, because you can see Yostar trying to sponsor and help out with a bit more projects, with things like the bingo lockout that happened last year and another one happening very soon. And there were other projects that Yostar got involved in for the content creators as well. But it kind of feels like it's a little too late, as if because some content creators are leaving, that they woke up and say, oh shit, maybe we should have cared about them all along. So it just kind of sucks that that's the way things are right now. But I hope this gets you all to understand the pain that we had as a content creator. It kind of felt like the entire Arknights world is against us. Like, our viewers are choosing to watch us less. The company isn't even helping us. And what are we supposed to do when we're trying so hard to even make the place better for you guys? Even right now where I'm at, I don't even know if I have a comfortable place within the Arknights community. Like, am I someone that's appreciated? Am I still someone that people would want to watch in a sense? So let me also quickly answer the question of the content creators that are still staying in the space. Are they going to leave? With people that you know like Kyostin, Echo, Oyuki, and all the other people who make all this gameplay stuff, this is the craft that they have. It's a lot less creative because all they need to do is to come up with a solution that you guys can follow, you guys watch their videos, and that's why their views still remain also high. Because those videos are not a matter of people wanting to watch the video. It's kind of like as if Arknights players need to watch the video. And that's why there's always going to be a market for it. I was once someone who made those videos, and while it was nice to, I guess, have the views, they weren't views that necessarily make me feel fulfilled because I enjoyed the teaching process, but I feel like it's a lot less creative for me to do something like this. I feel like videos can be so much more than that. And so these kind of people, they won't be leaving the game anytime soon since they can simply generate viewership and, a bit of money, I guess, on the side. But for the people who are choosing the harder content to make, these kind of engaging topics, you might just see them gone if more and more people choose to not watch them anymore. So what's the future for Arknights? If we come back to the idea of is Arknights a dying game, it's not a dying game, really. Like in the China server and the Japan server, this gacha game is still one of the biggest. You all always ask why is JP server getting 10 pulls every time a new event appears, and it's simply because they're topping the sales all the time. As a singular country, these two countries have Arknights competing with even the biggest gacha games, like the likes of Genshin and Honkai. But when we talk about the global space, where we're not one country, we are multiple countries across the globe, we are not even scratching the highest of the charts. But overall, in the gacha game list of like rankings, we're still within that top 10, even globally or adding all the servers up. So Arknights isn't dying. Some people might leave, especially with content creators leaving, since they feel that them playing the game is equivalent to whether the content creator stays in the game or not. But then for other people that don't care, which you will be so surprised, there are so many people out there who don't care about watching YouTube. Maybe because they don't know the appeal to do it, or they just don't see a need to. Like, these people are still gonna play the game, clueless as to Yi or Viper leaving the space. Basically, Arknights is not gonna die anytime soon, but the content creation space, like the likes of YouTube and Twitch, that might not be as lively as it used to be. So, for myself, I've decided to shift all my Arknights content into a second channel, which is called Cookie Altar. And I also made a community post to tell you guys that I was going to freeze all my Arknights content in the main channel. And it got a lot of people surprised, like, why would you do something like that? Or maybe people felt comforted. Oh, you're not leaving AK. I guess it's nice you're still here. But let me also explain my decisions. I think most of you would have realized that I started making videos for different games like Reverse 1999, Honkai Star Rail. Am I going to be featuring other games? It could happen. But the very reason why I felt the need to switch is that for people like myself, Yi, Viper, our channels was experiencing a plateau. The meaning of a plateau is that you can see the growth of our followers, our subscribers going up, and all of a sudden it flatlines like a dead person's heart. Like, it hit the point where the number of Arknights audience that we can capture who wants to choose to watch us is already decided. And everybody else that have chosen to not watch us is already not going to choose to follow us. Maybe they watched one video and said, I hate this guy's voice, and goodbye, he's gone. So with us no longer experiencing growth, that is really tricky. Because like I said, we want to be the ones to help this game to become bigger. But if we don't grow, then how do we capture more people to look into our videos and then be converted and become a player, become someone who is loyal to the game? So I decided to shift my stuff into a smaller channel and use the main channel as a place for even other videos, because I want to be able to capture the attention of people in other games or other topics. Even if I were to make things like, I don't know, topics about VTubers, about things that I like to talk about, or play all sorts of different games, maybe not even gacha anymore. By having way more people choosing to watch me, if I can grow my subscribers from this current 50,000 to 100,000, 200,000, that gives me the ability in the future that I can introduce these people to the things that I like. with more people being able to watch me, I can tell them, hey, do you know about this cool game of Arknights that I deeply love all that much in my life? I would love if you can play it too. This is the reason why I made this difficult change of not keeping Arknights in this one space, putting it elsewhere, and letting this one space to try to grow to be even bigger than what it is. I'm still not going to leave content creation anytime soon, but I think in order for that to happen, it's not really on my own accord. I would love if I can get the support of you guys to continue watching my videos, no matter what is it about. If you're only here for Arknights, then it's okay. You will see Arknights within this main channel, whether in the form of streams or just less videos over here in this channel. But if you want to just see Arknights, that's in the second channel. If you don't mind it, help me by also watching the other videos. With even more people recognizing who I am and enjoying my stuff, one day I want to make that be different. I want to be able to support different games and especially come back into Arknights because this is like my little baby that I had in so long. So that's the message for this video. Arknights is still here to stay. I'm still here to stay. And you guys are still here as well, at least for making it to the end of the video. So if you can, subscribe, turn on notification bells. See you in the next video. And tell me what you feel within the comments. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.